This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record, where I leave a message, you don't answer, and this is a continuation of now coming to be a year longer saga, isn't it? It's not actually more than a year long. It's all you've just been ignoring us coming to a year now. It's going to be a year in a couple of weeks on the 8th of August, and we're now on the 17th of July. So in about 3 weeks' time, it's going to be 1 year exactly, but it's been over a year since we last spoke. And I had to lodge a complaint against you because of the fact that you slammed the phone upon me rather than and being not in a position to help us, and wasting my time and resources in ringing you up. And we've had hours and hours of calls, haven't we? We've had sometimes 3 hours of conversation, all being recorded by me, not by you, because you don't need to do anything. You can just fob us off, continue to fob us off, and here we are now. It's coming to be a year since you've kidnapped my brother from my care and are dissipating his money, and it's all worked fine in your favor, hasn't it, as a local authority, and to me and my brother's clear detriment. I was taking my brother out, as you fully know, and I've been fully informed of. It was £1 million a week care services that my brother was receiving from myself personally, providing with 24-hour care 7 days a week, and those £1 million a week, I was meeting all his cultural needs, all his religious needs, all his personal needs. You have got nothing on me. Exactly a year later, coming to be a year later, what have you found upon me? I've got plenty upon you for failing to provide, resolve his financial issues. You've basically utilized our brother Adalat as a stepping stone in order to get control of my brother's finances. It's always been about money with yourself. It's always trying to save money at the expense of our human suffering, me and my brothers. I was taking my brother regularly to swimming every week on a daily occasion. We would go out regularly. We would go shopping together. We'd go out into the community together. We'd go to the mosque together. We'd go to the graveyard together. And what have you done? You've just simply looked to lock him away in a care home facility where he's not even going to regularly on holidays, where I was taking him regularly on holidays. I was taking him to see our sister in Oldham. We was going on daily excursions. I mean, he was obviously distraught at the fact that his mother's been murdered by you people, and just like myself, he didn't get to see his own mother for the last 334 days of her life, while at the height of the pandemic you had made us homeless. So here we are, that you are committing acts of villainy and tyranny and torture, and simply getting away with it because you have the West Yorkshire Police in your back pocket. More importantly, you have the courts and tribunal services spearheaded by Nick Goodwin, who was a previous public guardian, whom is now also one of your privately commissioned agents. And more importantly, all the judges and the judiciary are in your back pocket, who you privately commissioned to become judges, so for your benefit. And it's all the system is geared to your advantage. You've been liaising with behind my back to the DWP, snitching us up and trying to undermine my right to care for my brother. You've stopped my brother receiving his incontinent pads, where I've had to privately pay for them. Who's going to pay for all these costs prior to your abduction of my brother? We are now in a situation which you are looking to act unilaterally without any third-party intervention, particularly the family's intervention. And you've concocted a family for my brother. My brother Adalat, my estranged brother Adalat, my estranged sister Shaida, my estranged nieces and nephews, Wasim, Tasveer and Shagufta, are not my brother's family. You've murdered everybody else. My mother was his nearest relative. She had given me authorized me to become the nearest relative, which was irksome to you when you last kidnapped my brother, hence why you looked to remove me as the nearest relative, and then looked to realize that since my brother was still alive, you hadn't established the fact that she lacked capacity to do her job, and the stumbling block then was, in order to become the nearest relative, was my mother's lasting power of attorney, which you had then quickly and unilaterally removed by commissioning the services of privately commissioning the services of the prostituting judge, Judge Beckley in London, who was both pivotal in my mother's case and my brother's case. It's all fraud and corruption on your side. So you've utilized Adala, Shaida, Shagufta, and you've utilized the courts, the tribunals, all this so you can have your tick box exercise carried out. And I'm refusing to allow you to have that tick box exercise, because we are not a tick box exercise. Our lives are not a tick box exercise for you to be justified in collecting money on our in our name and on our behalf for your own personal benefit, to torture and humiliate us and degrade us in this manner. And once again, leaving yourself a daily message every single day. It's publicized on the internet, and even if you look to remove these, I've got backup copies on online servers, so you can't remove what's happening today. And why are you refusing to engage with me? Or is this not negligent and neglectful on your part as a social worker? Of course I have a right to record meetings I'm involved in, and you fully know this, that there's no law preventing me from recording you. However, there are numerous laws preventing you as agents of the state from recording me without my authority, without my awareness. So that's called unlawful wiretapping, isn't it? So and you do this all the time. You do all sorts of unlawful activities, but then collude and conspire and join ranks and cover each other's backs so that you can continue to maintain this narrative. Now, what have you done with my brother? Why can I not even speak to my brother on the telephone?
You have 15 seconds recording time remaining.
You tell me to put everything in a writing to you because it serves your objective and narrative, so you can then use that as evidence against me. I've even gone and stated that I've gone and taken kitchen knife and slit the throats of my mother and brother, so you could use that as evidence against me in order to frame me for my brother Nazim's murder a decade ago. That didn't turn out fruitful, did it? You can't use my evidence.
Your recording time has expired. To leave your message, press 1. To review message, press 2. To message sent.
These people want me to make evidence for them, so to assist them in then objective and narrative. Look, Mr. Hussain is ringing up every day. Mr. Hussain is sending these things because they want me to be abusive, verbally and abusive and aggressive and threatening, so then they can utilize and leverage that. Oh, we're very scared of Mr. Hussain. What have I done? Just take out my recording or start recording them, and they're scared of that. They're scared of being recorded because they know they have to lie and bullshit their way through life, and hence why they are in this. Hence why we are in this position. Completely horrendous and ridiculous as usual, but what can you do but patiently persevere?